these days?
It reminds me, but my first Counter-Strike event was the Blast in Denmark. And at that time, I was like kind of fanboy of MTW. I was sitting behind them, and when they won an anti-eco, I was like 11 years old, and I was just screaming, "You go, guys!" And they looked behind me and like, "What the fuck? This guy is screaming in the anti-eco round." But yeah, it was kind of funny. But we see the knife round coming in here from.
There we go, Baby Cadian.
Baby Cadian. You can find pictures; they're quite hilarious. Don't think you've ever seen any guy who's that small.
Okay. You know, as a shoutcaster of a veteran, we wait for people like you to come along, and we call you fresh meat.
Yeah.
You know, like Red Eye, Joe, me. We wait for the fresh meat to come along. Like, how many jokes can we have with the new caster? Yeah, I'm kidding.
Kidding.
Of course.
You're bullying me like backstage always.
Yep. Yeah. Beating you up. Very violent man.
The switch here, so
Scoots is the ringleader. He's like the godfather of it all.
yeah, he's not a new guy.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
How do you think Scoots has survived this long in esports without a few body bags?
I don't know. I don't have any conclusion on that one. But like,
Put him in a body bag.
I don't even know what to say. One thing
Let's focus on the game instead of killing shoutcasters.
One thing I can say though is that we discussed a bit which side this game is favored, and it seemed that Virtus won the knife round and they wanted to switch, so they were going for the CT side. So does that tell us that the CT side is favored, or does it just say that Virtus is just having an extremely good CT side? Because at Katowice, what they were known for was that they had these CT halves where they were just crushing opponents totally. In the quarterfinal, I think it was against LDLC, correct me if I'm wrong, but they won like 16-1 and something, so I don't know. They just have these CT halves where they just lock down the opponent, show them who deserves to be in the game, and they clearly deserve it because they are an amazing team.
What you should add into that is that Katowice, every player had their moment, had their clutch moment. That's not going to happen every day of the week, you'd think. But here we go, we're on to the pistol round. Enough talk, enough bullying of young shoutcaster blood. And
it's very passive here from Titans, yeah. You know, they're just slowly waiting for Virtus to do a mistake, but so far Virtus is not. Just as I say that, they come into the curse. NBK is going to get the entry kill here. And he's looking for the second. He's going to get Pasha. And Neo.
Yeah, will get himself the frag onto Kenny S. Nice work from him. NBK's reign of terror, though, still there. He has 2 for him, and he'll wait. So he pushes in. Nade over from Bjarli. And for the CT side there, going to gamble. They've got 3 players, 1 down by B, 1 just waiting on the entry of A, and 1 floating in between the 2 of them. No commitment yet from Titan, but also look at the health. 48, 40 for Scream in existence. They can be put down, but it's Smith's on 100 and NBK on 84 that have to be worried about, as Neo will sit deep, and just as he looks to the left, he's got Smiths waiting for him, and it'll be Bjarli now having to go with head-to-head with existence. He gets the kill. 2-on-3 after plot now. NBK getting shot from behind, but no problem as he gets himself the next. Bjarli goes down, and NBK has a hat-trick of frags, and really, he should be dead. Bjarli should have finished him off. Scream will finish off that round, and that moment for Bjarli was crucial, because if he picked it, we're in a 2 versus 2. He didn't, and it's 3-on-1, and the game's over.
Exactly. You pretty much got that. And I can guarantee you one thing, that even if I'm not good at French, I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to say exactly what Existence said in that round. He said, "Goalie makes NBK. Nice. Nicer." That's how you say it. And yes, I've been watching it at several events, and it's always, "Goalless mix. Goalless mix." I'm not even pronouncing it correctly, but
I'm pretty sure the only thing they say is Sacre Bleu.
Sacre Bleu. Goalie mix and Sacre Bleu, and we have an anti-eco here. And you see Kenny is who's only having a pistol. And the tactical perspective to add to that is that when Kenny is only having a pistol, this means that he's kind of having a more free roll. You can see that he's out in the middle looking for an entry. Missing the smoke. That's it, but he's going to get double headshot onto Taz. And the freedom that he's gonna get given by having a pistol means that if he dies, the opponent is not going to pick up a rifle. They're going to get a pistol. So they're going to be in the same position as before. But Kenny S can like try and scout out the opponent and tell his teammates with the rifles where they are, and make sure the Titan is not going to go into a stack. So that's like the idea of having a pistol in these rounds, because I know that a lot of people ask, why is some guy only having a pistol here? So 5-on-3 situation, and the C-sets are going to be trying to be used, and they're going to get down Smiths here. So he's actually going to lose a rifle, but Kenny is going to do the re-peek, and he's going to take down Snacks. And this round is going to go in the favor of Titans. And also actually a second aspect that I didn't even mention in that aspect was that when one guy dies with the rifle, Kenny is going to be able to pick up the rifle, which means that if you have 5 rifles, the 2k from a Galila is not going to be lost. It's going to be picked up by Kenny and gained back in the Titan's pocket. So Pasha is just very passive in the CT spawn area here, waiting for someone to come looking. While they're clearing out the A bump side and they got the post plant position. And this round is of course going to go in the favor of Titans, no surprise here. But is Neo and Pasha going to get anything out of it? We see the black door here, which was normally blue, being exchanged for some reason of some bug. And I don't know why, but boo to screen. Being said by Bialy. Smiley smiley by Snacks.
So for at the moment, this Titan side has started well. Pasha will get himself that kill onto Kenny S. Bomb about to blow, and they're going to try and race out to get that AK if they can, but they won't, because it'll be MBK through the door, and he's on fire at the moment. He had a great star ladder, and he's got himself, well, 5 frags in 2 rounds. Can't necessarily count those 2 as equal as the 3 on the pistol round, but still, the man is in form.
Yeah, exactly. And Scream trying to troll back Bialy. This is something in Polish, and he's saying "Bo to Bialy." I don't know what it means, but
you just don't troll those Virtus.pro guys.
No, you don't.
You.
Yeah, like that's actually the thing. You have to consider, like you're gonna be scared of Pasha. That biceps is huge.
And the good thing is the Virtus.pro guys have been streaming lately on Twitch. Check those guys out. Pasha had like 2k viewers earlier on today. I was watching.
And Bialy with 4 I saw today.
Great.
So yeah, that's pretty great. And MBK is just gonna rip up the frags here, and he needs to get 8 now. He's gonna get 8 frags. He's just looking to get doubles and triples in pretty much every round, and he's gonna get another one. And now it's left up to Snacks, who's alone on the A bump side.
He's 1 on 3. MBK has 3 this round. The man is really on fire at the moment. And you wonder whether this roster change has unleashed MBK a little bit more as well.
That's true, like, a lot of things you add on Shocks, but you have to say Shocks also performed. So, but yeah, you're totally right. This is going to give more freedom to the players of Titans, and also it's going to give some like opportunities for some of the others, like a guy like Smits, who's been working so hard to be perfect with this orb, not missing any shot with the passive positions that he's taking. Is most of the time going to be taking away this orb to be given to Kenny S. So that means that when he's going to have a rifle, he's not going to have the same impact. And when you do not have the same impact, you're going to be given most kind of support roles. He's going to try to help out maybe the orb of Kenny S, or like the entry fragger of NBK, to try and help them out with like flashes and helping them to do the refragging if NBK, for example, shouldn't get the entry.
Big round. First buy round for Virtus.pro. As having lost the pistol, they really offered nothing on the 2 ecos. And now Kenny S gets himself the kill on the Pasha, and that's his opposite number down. No AWP up for Virtus.pro, and that AWP will be quickly locked down by Titan as they make their way out and towards the middle and make sure that no one goes through. And that is exactly what he was brought in to do.
And Kenny is missing the smoke here, actually, but I guess it doesn't matter unless Neo is going to expand the vision and go out. But as you can see, we talked about this times and times over again. They gather up towards the bump side now because they're leading a man. And one guy is all alone on the B bump side, and that guy is going to have one hell of a task.
It is Neo, as he has incoming as he comes up toward that smoke. Doesn't want to show just yet as they're still scouting out to see whether he was up exactly where he is. Nade comes through. He instinctively bounces back, but there are more nades coming his way. He's got 61 points of health and a lot of angry Frenchmen as he has got the bomb now to defuse. Snacks has joined him, coming in from the right-hand side, and the question is, do you want this after plant?
No. I was just going to say, Stu, like, in this situation, you should just back off and make sure that Pasha can just get some kind of decent weapon. If that is a C-set, a shotgun, whatever, just something, because you do not want to challenge after plan 5 on 4 where they have the ideal positions all over the bump side and you have no grenades to initiate with.
And the other factor is 4 retreat. They're going to think twice about coming up against 4 people.
Yeah.
They're not going to want to chase out those guns at this point.
Exactly.
So
Titans with
a draw, if you will, with that position. Taz gets himself a frag onto MBK, and finally MBK's been dropped. But it is now 4 rounds to 0 for Titan.
Exactly. And a funny fact is that Existence is right now sitting on 2 MVPs, even if he haven't killed anyone yet. So he's making use of the bump plans, which is kind of also his job in this team, like taking some of the kind of not so funny roles, so to say, for some people. And Pasha is gonna have an AWP in hand, so they had quite a lot of money actually, and he's gonna leg shot Kenny S, who was looking to get the entry as in last round. And the boost is coming in for Existence here. Is he gonna connect here? So far he's not.
A push back screaming They wanted to get Pasha in a position to pick off Scream, but he was warded back by one of those nades, and from then on in, Titan, they're going to have to concede and regroup. They've got away with all 5 players, and had they lost Kenny, it would have changed the round entirely. So Bomb is edging its way up towards the A site. 2 players in there. MBK is...
Is he going to get catched by this dark hole when he's going to enter it? That's the question. I don't think so. Opening up here, and the smokes are going to be employed towards the truck here, so BA is going to be pretty much isolated. He's going to get 1, and Kenny is also low, so it's not going to be totally impossible to take more down members. And Snacks out with the pistol. He's going to see Smiths.
He had to get it, and finally he does. Snacks drops Smiths, and this is Virtus.pro's round to lose here. They're 2 men to the good. MBK pokes his head around the corner. Bialy's waiting for him on the other side of the smoke. Pasha picks off Kenny S and avenges for the last round, but MBK will not go down without a fight. Gets himself 1 before is outed by Towers. And that'll be existence down, and Virtus.pro played that one by the book. They waited for Titan to come at them at that A site, and when the first entry frag didn't happen for Titan, they got a little bit lost.
Yeah, they did. Like, they were looking for options, but not really having any, and just a small conclusion of the decision that Virtus.pro did last round. It was the clever decision to save the weapons, because as you can see, it pays off that you are having the good equipment here. And the Titans are looking for the same kind of default here, trying to boost people and trying to just slowly work their angles around the map. And Virtus.pro is in the beginning of each round going to say it's not going to happen, because they're going to use their smokes to prevent any entry peaks coming in from Titans. And as far as the smokes are there, Titans are going to have a hard time opening up. But as more as the clock is going to tick down, the less of the smokes the Virtus.pro lineup is going to have. And then it's going to be a pure aim battle. And who's going to win that? Kenny is just looking for the entry with the AWP here.
Yeah, spy him, and courtesy of 2 bomb plants, it's going to be Pasha. Oh, Kenny S will win the battle. He drops Pasha with a headshot, and it'll be Kenny to push in. MBK will lead the charge in for them, as well as Taz goes for Broke. It'll be Taz to get himself the kill onto Smith, and helps himself to the 2nd of existence. MBK, though, still not done just yet. The man is on fire as Bialy and Neo both go down. Taz is going to try and fight fire with fire. MBK out. A hat-trick for Taz. It's Kenny S and Scream versus Snacks and Taz. And Snacks could get, Taz could get an ace. Bomb planted. Here comes Snacks from the right-hand side. He was just a second too late, and Taz is no more. Good hit from Taz. From Snacks. God, I can't get a name.
Oh, the 1-on-2 coming in from Snacks. That was huge play.
Finishes off the job, and will go in and get the defuse. A round of 3 individuals. Taz hat-trick. MBK opened up the site, and then Snacks with a double coming in from that left-hand side. And really great work, Titan. Really great work, Virtus.pro. Blimey, I got everything wrong in that round. I apologize to every one of the people listening on stream.
And that is the luxury of having a game of this caliber. Like, every player is just able to step up the game. Like, a guy like, for example, Tess, who's been kind of quiet, sitting on 2 frags in the beginning of this game, takes up and does a huge hat-trick in this round. Pretty much saving the round, like turning around, doing the 180, getting 2 kills in the middle, and then seeing above the box on A bomb side with a very nice spot. And as you can see, we talked about the map control in the middle from the CTs. Right now that is being employed, but Tess helping out here, Snacks helping out here, Pasha also with aggressive position. So that's what they're trying to do right now. And MBK is going to try to do a Molotov onto the close combat of the middle. And not going to be thrown though, but I was ready to go for a free walk here to see it. And Neo going to take down the entry of Smiths here.
Here we go, Titan with Kenny S leading the way in. And so,
that was a Molotov from MBK though, and you can see the smokes being employed to like gain them the information that there's no one close. When there's no one close, we're going to look for the long distance. But so far, great map control by Titans, and they're just slowly going to gain more and more information here.
Well, the smokes also allowed them in. As Existence gets himself the kill onto Pasha. We're at a 4-on-4. Titan need to assert. They'll be saving next round if they don't get this, so they need to get another plant down. It'll be Neo who comes in. Scream picked off. Now Neo will dart for Kenny S, and Kenny S makes a meal of it and gets picked off. Neo going big once more, rolling back the years, and Neo has a hat-trick as they came 1 by 1. He said, come at me, and downed them. This a replay of Snacks in that after plant. You see Kenny S there just darts around the corner, and to his left, this was the big one. He had only the head to aim for of Scream, and he picked it off. It's 4-3 to Titan. Finally they save. They reap the rewards of having planted in the opening 6th round, having planted 3 times. That's why they could keep by despite losing 2 in a row. But now they are finally going to have to save. And talk us through what you just saw.
Like, I just saw what you just said. The old kind of Neo. He's known for his movement, his way to work out the angles of the map. He turns around, gets one, he uses the cover from the wall to take another one. And like, it's just incredible play, because that's the thing, like a lot of people think that if you just have great aim, you're going to be the best player in the world. But you need to have all the mechanics, all the movement, all the intelligence also, how to position yourself in the map. And you could say that the position from Neo was actually very aggressive. But when you're able to play the map like he did, like the angles and so on, then you just get the reward by getting 3 huge kills against 3 weapons of Titans. And you know that there's not 3 players from Titans who's bad or having bad aim.
Yeah. Look at the scoreboard. MBK, 12 kills. Snacks, 6. The spread on that Virtus.pro side is very low, whereas the Titan side heavily dependent on MBK at the moment for him getting them out of trouble. 4-4 the score. As this game goes round for round, and Snacks gets himself the frag onto Smith. Let's see what MBK can do once more. Gets himself one. Kenny S helps himself to the second, but MBK down and out for the count, courtesy of Pasha, who then adds existence to his tally. He'll now try to make his move in. Scream is going to push in now. Kenny S dancing around the bomb site. He's got Pasha coming right at him from behind. He'll try and put that bomb down and has cover in the shape of Scream behind him. Grenade comes in, does minimal damage, and Kenny S is going to come out fighting post-bomb plant. Pasha will not be allowed to get the frag. Oh, he did, sorry, did get the kill on the Scream. We're lagging a bit on HLTV, and he'll go in and the round's over before we know it.
Yeah, like a lot of kills from like a lot of different players in that round, and then finally Kenny is just rounding up the whole thing by doing those 2 nice kills, like going out for a peek, getting one, and then waiting for his teammate to take the next peek. And when he took that peek, he went out for the new angle where the opponent was unable to look for. And as we can see right now, maybe one of the reasons for the lag,
Yeah,
we have a pause.
we have a pause.
The first pause of today, like, that's actually something we have to say, that no delays. That's pretty incredible for a CS
You
tournament.
have just jinxed it. We're now going to be sat here for like an hour.
Did you say that I just did the rookie move again?
Yeah.
Damn it.
But it's okay.
It's okay. Rookies learn. I'm never gonna jinx it. Okay, we're gonna have delays, guys. Now jinxed, unjinxed.
It just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. So we are 5-4 at the moment, and it's a great position for Titan. Sorry, for Virtus.pro. They came back. They're staring down 4 rounds in a row. That one decision they made at 4-0 when they were 5-on-4 after plant to save is what has been the foundation of the entire game thus far.
Yeah, and that's how much it gets down to when you have 2 teams who's like this even and this good. It's the small decisions who's going to change up the game, and that decision of saving that weapon, not only that weapon, but the 4 weapons, were what they gave them the streak and 5 round wins in a row. But the thing is, how good does it look for VP? They picked the CT side, and you must think that they picked it for a reason. Like, it cannot be because that they're bad as CT. Like, why would you go for it then?
But you got to consider that of the 4 rounds that Titan have, 1 of them was pistol and 2 of them are ecos. So
That's true.
In the gun round exchanges, they're 5-1 up.
That's true. That's true. And you have to say that Titans have been looking for opportunities in the last couple of rounds. Not gonna be given any. Like, they have been trying to just watch around for all kind of different angles, trying to take the middle control, try to go for the orb of Kenny S, who actually also got the entry on Pasha, but the follow-up wasn't there. Actually, it was. NBK got the 2 kills in that round, and then Taz entering back, and then Snacks with the clutch. Like,
it's been like a great Virtus.pro game.
Yeah.
Individual plays. What Virtus.pro do, though, is they always bring out the individual plays from the other team as well. MBK's been the one that shone on this game. So
yeah.
We'll see. We're going to take a break whilst we figure out a bit more about this delay, and when we come back, we'll bring you the conclusion of what is an absolute cracker between Titan